are as well. I can't see you there, behind the shroud of darkness, but I'm sure it's you. Good morning and welcome. We are going to give another, quick look at those last two remaining movie prop locations here, which are a possibility of 3, so a total of 6. Let's run up to the Polito ones first. The other ones are back down in downtown, and I'm already halfway up here, so we'll give this a shot. Very much hoping we might have better luck this time around, but these continue to be a bit troublesome for people online, etc. So it may be that we get nothing. Like Bill Burr, we have waited too long. That's the only reference you get. So, we'll start with the alleyway behind the hen house here. Every time you pass through these trees in this section of town, you have to give out an obligatory, she was dead, wrapped in plastic. Because why not? Alright, no alleyway behind the hen house. Willie's Supermarket is next. Oh, Willie's. I'm disappointed in Willie's. Alright, then it's the truck stop. If I'm remembering correctly from last time, this is the Rebel? Like an off-road pickup truck? I could try that trick some people have been suggesting, which is to spawn in a Rebel and drive it past here. May increase the chances, but I'm sure not seeing any blue dots. All right. If you're sure, let's head back by way of Polito, check the other 2 spots one more time, and then we'll head downtown. Just effectively want to give this a look every time I load in until it finally pops for me. If that makes any sense. Alright, so the Rebel is being troublesome. Let's see here, just out of curiosity, put myself down on the sidewalk, and let's look at the internet. Assuming a Rebel would be under southern San Andreas. And probably a pretty early car in the cycle. If it's even purchasable. Rumpo. It's the other, the one we did find. Though it wasn't a Rumpo custom. Off-road, yeah, Karen Rebel. So it would be $3,000 to be able to buy one. There's also a clean version. I'm not sure if it would matter. So I could try to seed it, say, with a $3,000 purchase. That's not terrible. I also just don't really have use for a Karen Rebel. Otherwise, not the fastest or most maneuverable of vehicles, but $3,000? Oh. The amount of gumballs I could buy with this, it's... So, I will keep that in mind. It's very low cost. I should stop being stingy. Oh goodness, I should stop being stingy. Hello there, so nice to see you in the chat. It feels like a nice, quiet morning out this way. Perfect for a little zoomies, perhaps a little lurking. I am in my element. If such a thing exists. So I am zooming back down towards the Hollywood side of downtown here. We'll get over all the hills and whatnot. I guess we should probably check Epsilon on the east end of town. Or the east end of, you know, this spawn area. Not at all the east end of town. I always forget about this little house way up here behind the church. It's in kind of an interesting, unique area all by itself. Would make a very, very nice, secluded player house with a little TLC. But, wishes were horses, well, I'd be playing Red Dead. Wishes were Klaus's. Ah, that would be a world. So I'm hoping we might find something near Epsilon. I can't recall what the third type of vehicle is. I guess it's a pony, yeah, like a FedEx van we looked up last time. Or not FedEx, but it's in-game counterpart. Go Postal or something like that. Alright, think Epsilon is still down here, yeah. Alright, Postal Van. Do your worst. We are ready for you.
Dinosaurs are such alive.
Let's see, little asshole.
Back.
Hello, cultists. Sorry to interrupt. Sorry to gently knock you over the head there. Alright, so nothing in the Epsilon. Let's run over to USLA. Is the second possible location. No postal van. I can't say as my feelings are not hurt. And I am, in fact, allowed to say as my feelings are hurt. So, I guess that's where we are. Final possible location is the Courts Center parking lot up here. Man, these are just being troublesome. Probably will continue to be. But that's all right. That's what we're here for. So I still don't know if there is a time element in play. And I also don't know if you can buy a pony. It may be a spawn in the world only kind of a car, so it may not even be seatable. But we sure can try the Rebel if needed. I'm going to check the vans here real quick, see if there's anything strange. You know, it might even be under war stock, because they just added a whole load of like ambulances, fire trucks, utility vehicles, essentially. So that's a Yuga. That's a Rumpo. We already got that. A Paradise. A Surfer. Another Yuga. Another Rumpo. I'm not seeing a pony. Not seeing feathers in anyone's caps. Okay. Let me just give one quick look to, war stock. On the off chance. I have a extermination van, but not a go postal van. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, not down here either. Okay. Just checking. So I am going to go ahead and bite the bullet here. Throw one of these in a garage just in case we need it later. We won't have to deal with my waffling on the issue. Always with this waffling. I thought it was all the way... Yes, okay, good. I'm going to try one of the non-clean versions. I'm assuming that's fine. And let's put it somewhere where I don't have to look at it. Really anywhere that I don't have to look at it would be fine. Nightclub Garage B4. There. Okay, so sorry. Good morning. Welcome all. So nice to see you there. I hope you're having a lovely Friday. If Friday it locally be. Who was that? Just got touched by a pirate. In my spirit. Della Reese was there. It's not important. Alright, yeah. So let me see if I can get over to Alito again. Momentarily. Sorry for all this zooming. Especially now that it is all moist and gray. Just like me. But I will get us back up there and we will try to call in that rebel we just purchased. Just in case. Can you have an arena-style chariot? Like the full Ben-Hur situation? Spikes in the spokes and all? That sounds pretty fantastic. I would definitely play that Arena War mode. Especially if they added flails? Yes. Full throttle style biker-to-biker flailing? Has there ever been a better representation of biker-to-biker flailing since LucasArts' Full Throttle? Not in my opinion, no. Some might say Road Rage. And to that I say, you might be right, but I haven't played it. So, I'm sorry. Sorry I've taken this antagonistic tone. You're probably right. It's... Whee! Okay, I'm done. That's it. Alright, before I get too close into town, let's take a little detour here. And I'll grab something else to get me away from my oppressor bike. Oh, apparently this was a Sting car. The police have been watching me. Alright, just need to get a block away or so. Swerving as much as possible, ideally. That's the spirit. A little more. A little more swerving. I'm sure that's far enough. Okay. Oh, Johnny.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
I want you to descend into the depths of my nightclub, Johnny, to the very lowest level you can find, and I want you to pull me back something unclean.
It's coming at you.
Ah, that's no way to respond. Ah. Put on my protective dinosaur suit first before you throw something unclean at me. I guess I should also call Lester here, as I'm about to be sandwiched quite nicely. About to be nicely sandwiched.
If it isn't my creepy silent friend. Okay,
Goodbye.
okay, I'll get you out of trouble. No problem.
Goodness, I love Lester. Alright, I'll just scooch through the passenger way here. Excuse me. So, let's see if this seeds any spawns. Oh, I feel rebellious. She was dead. Wrapped in plastic. Sorry, he got a little emotional on that one. That was weird. Hello? Peeky peeky. No one ever wants to play with me. I see. I see where I stand in the world. Technically I'm sitting, but we won't get into that. Aw man, your little simian, your Tweedlee of text arrival has made me excited that there was an icon on my map. But I was excited for nothing. You know how much that costs? I don't think it costs anything. I'm just curious. Okay, we'll check the truck stop finally, and then I will stop wasting your time with this. Just wanted to give it the full don't go with Monty. Whatever you do, don't say Monty, but yeah, I'm giving it the full Monty here. Okay. I went down the path of full, and there was no other way to end cap it. The shebang? I don't know. Whee! Alright. That looks surprisingly like a possible pony. But that's not the right location for ponies. We're looking for a rebel up here. Is this indeed a pony? It's a burrito. Okay, fair enough. I'm mixing up my food groups and animals again. Alright, so we gave it a shot. I will do my traditional, after work, I will look it up again to see if anyone's learned anything new about time mechanics. And if not, we'll try this again later. So sorry to, not reveal the reward for all of our hard prop work here. That is really all I'm after. It's not about the journey, it's about the destination. But we'll get there. It'll be fine. So, this is a custom vehicle now, so I need to switch again to get my oppressor back, say. Ah, very important question in the chat. Did I like Kyle's stream? Kyle Akers was on the Twitch last night. Throbbing slightly. Heart throbbing. And it was wonderful. Yes, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed my many hours with Kyle. And the various thumping ductmen. Corporal duct bumpage every 5 seconds there. That's definitely going to be my new nickname for Kyle now, from here on out. Oh, well, if it isn't Corporal Duct Bumpage. Look at you. I hope you're proud. How could you not be? My God, look at you.
You through to your garage. You, need me to bring you a ride?
I really shouldn't assault Kyle when he's not here to defend himself. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. I almost got excited and asked for the Rebel
Okay,
again.
I got
That's
stuff
not
to
at
do.
all what I want. I don't even need to speak to Johnny for this. There we go. Alright, so while we're up here, I just want to do a quick bunker resupply, and then we'll be out of Jeets. We can move on to perhaps another game for this morning. If we have time. If you have interest. And I'm definitely open to suggestions. We would need about half an hour to fit in a Outer Wilds, which could be possible. Or we can go back to the Old West. If I was better at setting up mystery polls on the fly, we could do that even. I'm not in my stream manager at the moment, but I can be. I can and should. In the name of Corporal Duct Bumpage, I stab at thee. I'm going to be saying that all day now. That's just... my mouth has caught on to the words. It was like last night I put out some stupid thing on Instagram. It was 2 words I could not get out of my head. For some reason, I kept thinking grunge philanthropy. Over and over again. Grunge philanthropy. I could not get it out of my head. And that is my curse. This is every day for me. Another very important question in the chat. How are we doing with Star Wars? We did finish Star Wars. However, I got the entire ending episode, the entire Fortress Inquisitorius, blocked by John Williams, the John Williams group. And rightfully so, I'm sure. I was flaunting the fanfare a bit. So, my thought was, it's kind of too late to replay that level. Oh, please don't cough on me. Ahem. But what I could do is start that New Game Plus mode that I know unlocks a couple of new cosmetics, like some new colors and things. And I could try to play through it again with what we've learned and do basically a second pass with no music to ensure that it is saved for posterity, in addition to our original playthrough, is my idea. So at some point in the future, because as of now there is no way to see the end of Star Wars, and our journey through it, and I have no guarantee that over the next few weeks I won't get the rest of the episodes blocked as well. Rightfully so. Once again, my fault. So, we may have to jump back through that. That would be awesome. Sorry for the long, rambling explanation there. And it's a similar situation, regrettably, with Alan Wake, that the entire ending sequence of departure got wiped out, and I guess will not be restored. I did make an appeal, but I guess it will not be restored, and that's apparently a common problem with the background music of Alan Wake. Sorry, Petri. Petri Alanko. I'm sorry. Okay, so we may have to do Departure as well, and then behind Departure we still have the Signal and the Writer DLC of Alan Wake, which I am just pushing up towards August 27th. I want that to be very fresh in the mind, if possible, so... Again, something you did not ask, and not what I wanted. I just hit the wrong button because I'm too distracted. I'm so sorry. I'm doing it to myself. I did not mean to sell $20,000 worth of supplies. That is incredibly foolish. I wanted to do a resupply. Since it is such a small amount of money, I'm going to be really, really bad. You know, there are starving children out there, and this $21,000 could really help, but... not what I wanted. There we go. Now let's resupply. Have a nice hike back up the hill to dry off here. It's kind of them.
Well, then.
Oh no. I'm covering my wet little bottom, but it's not doing any good. You can still see it. How many hands do I need? Let's try this again. So sorry. I will not be making a long speech about Alan Wake this time, and we'll see if that helps. Have to make it through the coughing gauntlet again. Oh, okay. I do hope everyone's having an okay day out there. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, otherwise. Are you centering yourselves? Are you becoming one with the, I don't know, bark? Pretty sure that's what you're supposed to do. Go out and touch a tree and just think about it? That's rough. That is scaly.
For this resupply, you're going up.
Alright. Sounds like it's the one down in the trees rather than the one at their camp. So it should be a lovely cacophony of flare guns. I've been continuing, just to inform you, I've been continuing to grind these resupplies in my off hours here. Every once in a while, one or two. I'm guessing we're up in the early to mid 400s now, if I had to put a generous value on it. I'm headed to camp. After what I just said. Hello down there. That's not gonna get annoying. Hey, that's not nice. Try to hit me with an axe. There it is. There's the axe. Okay, fine. I'll arm myself then.
I will fuck your dead bleeding.
Please don't. Please don't do that.
Suck my dick.
Please no.
This is the end.
Stay down. And you. I'm on fire. Stop, drop, and roll. Typically, you can just come in and grab these, but I was feeling violent for some reason. My apologies. Both to you and the altruists. Watch out for trees. Hello there. Hello and welcome. See you just out of the corner of my eye. Gunshots and fire? Oh my. Alright. And it is actually getting dark. Let me see how close we are. I think it was still just sundown there during that mission. So we probably have a few hours to go, but this is better timing than most to try one correctly timed resupply if we wanted to. You know, there's a weird trick. When you bring your oppressor into the bunker and then go to the computer to start a mission, it skirts you past your oppressor to the outside of the bunker, and then you don't get to have it outside. Most of the time. And it's a little silly. So I'm just going to leave this outside instead. In case we need it. I'm so sorry. I got the dry throat there. I'm sipping. I'm sipping now. So I do have to, I want to try to take some time maybe this weekend for our weekend streams and make sure I have some num-nums running. I know nothing is available there at the moment. My desperate apologies. I would like to get something back up. ASAP. I forgot to check my phone. This is what I get for not having any coffee. Okay, we'll just dance around it, that's fine. So sorry. He has to not be sitting to bring up his phone. 2,200 hours. That's perfect. That's exactly what I want. Start it. Start it before it hits 23. Alright. So this should be a correctly timed resupply. If we're above 600, we still may not be.
Call us old-fashioned, but we don't like...
Aha. Go into a yacht. It is not the alien mission, but a fun one, nonetheless. Something they did finally add back into free roam, I've heard tell of. I have not seen this with me own eyes. But in the heists, which came out years and years ago, but they require a full team of 4 players to even start. So I've never done them because I don't know 4 people in my personal life. That might be a little sad. So I've never actually been able to do the heists, and one of them takes place on an actual military aircraft carrier. Like they spawn a huge aircraft carrier offshore, and there's a whole mission, and you go through it and collect a Hydra or something like that off the flight deck. And I've never been able to see that. It's like a whole, basically an island, or at the very least a building I've never seen in GTA. And apparently in this update, the new Los Santos Summer Special, it's now a potential business battle. Which means you'd only need 3 people in a session. It's like the threshold for business battles to spawn. But if you had 3 people in a session, you have the easy chance to see an aircraft carrier and possibly explore it for the first time, which I think would be very, very cool. I'm hoping to be able to do that at some point here. Alright, so I'm going to check. It's usually in one of 2 main locations, either down in the maintenance hatch here. Get off there. Really hard to tell where the enemy icons are above or below you on a yacht. Something I struggle with. Ah, that was a lucky headshot. That should put me back to shore, but we'll get there. Oh good, it put me halfway out. I appreciate that. It used to take you all the way back to shore. Though I'm not entirely sure about it. Okay. So it didn't look like it spawned. It should have shown the icon once I got in that back room, but just to double check, let me head back here again. Stay. Alright, so yeah, it should have shown up by now. It would be back there. So it's likely in the master suite then. If it's not in the maintenance hatch, it's often in the master suite. Which I suppose means I should grab this instead of just walking it. There you go. Park this right up here, where I know I can get back to it and it won't fall in the water. Ouch! I didn't see you there. Alright. There's that master suite. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. Alright, let me check around this way. It's probably down there, but I may die again if I don't get some snacks in me. Alright, now I just gotta get back to the roof. Which they conveniently give you that box for. And I'm off. And just because it's nighttime and this will look pretty, so this should be plenty for now in the GTA vein. We will be back next time to try to find those last two movie props again. I don't know what I can do exactly to increase our chances, but I'll do a little research in the meantime. There used to be a question in the chat here. I wonder if it's possible to go through GTA without using violence. There used to be a really funny YouTube series by a guy when this was, only like 2 or 3 years old back then. It was like the GTA Online pacifist. And he would make really honest attempts at being completely non-violent in doing GTA. And it was just hilarious how difficult they make it. Like everything is after you all the time. So he was just dying relentlessly. But I always liked watching that series. It made it very, very interesting. Alright, so I will wave at you here. We will move on to another game for just a bit. And I will hopefully see you there if you're sticking around. Otherwise, thank you for your patience. I think I'm probably still on finger guns here, as we found out last session. Let me see if I can change that. Bang, bang. Yes, that's not necessarily how I want to leave you. Let's go back to, well, this one would be pretty great. But I don't want to be showing off every time. Plus, it's really not my skill that I'm showing off. Where's the old classic salute? There. Alright.
Well done.
Thank you for your time. I will see you shortly. And we'll be back here in GTA to find those props next time. Bye for now.